This particular faceless niche is actually blowing up right now, and I'm going to show you how you can use AI to replicate the success of this faceless automation niche. As a matter of fact, this niche earns over $4,000 per month, you can see, and it's gaining lots of momentum right now. So watch this video to the end, because I will share with you the exact blueprints that you can follow using free AI tools. Okay, so the first step to get started in creating videos for this niche is to create the script. Okay, so I've prepared a prompts document that contains all the exact prompts that you can use to replicate the success of this particular niche. I'll share with you these working prompts much later on in this video. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is copy the first prompt in this prompt pack, come here and paste it. You see, the prompt is specifying, that we want to generate video topics or video ideas, such as these ones, the compelling video topics that we have here. You see how it looks like. So this more or less an audiobook collection on faceless contents. So the next thing is come over to ChatGPT, this ChatGPT, and paste the prompt for idea or topic generation. Then click on send. That's submit, so that ChatGPT will start creating the 10 specified audiobook style video ideas. Now observe something real quick. For each of these video topics or titles, there's a matching hook that comes along with it. You can see right from here. Wonderful. So we now have 10 video topics or video titles right here. So each of them has its own accompanying matching hook. The next step is to generate the chapter outline for this particular audiobook. Okay, so we'll go back to the prompts pack document, which is this, and you copy the second prompt, labeled prompt 2. So right here, copy the whole of this second prompt here. So copy, then go back to ChatGPT right here and paste the prompt that you copied. Now observe something real quick in this prompt. You see the option for you to copy and paste your preferred video title here. So go back to the generated 10 titles and just pick one. We'll copy the entirety of this title and hook and paste it here. So the next thing is just click on submit on ChatGPT. ChatGPT will start generating the outline. So first of all, it has given us a very powerful hook that is most suitable for this particular topic or title we chose earlier. So the next thing is you see the chapter list and a chapter summaries. You see chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So once it's done generating, you are going to see the final conclusion, which is this 1 minute closing script wordings. Okay, wonderful. So now we've done the this particular step, which is to generate the chapter outline. The next step after generating the chapter outlines is to expand each of these chapters so as to have a very long audiobook video. Okay, so if you observe real quick on this channel we are modeling, you see its videos are very long. This is over 1 hour 26 minutes video. This is over 1 hour 31 minutes video. This is over 1 hour 20 minutes video. This is over 1 hour 36 minutes video. So if you go ahead to scroll down and check other videos, you can be able to see what works for the audience that are interested in this particular niche. And you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just have to model what you can see that is working already and improve on it, which I'm going to show you how to go about it right now. Okay, so let's go back to ChatGPT here. So we've got to expand each of these chapters so as to create a long video script that will give us a video that is no less than 1 hour according to the sample channel we are modeling. Now to achieve that, there's a prompt for doing that too. So go ahead to copy the third prompt here, which is the prompt for expansion. So I will go ahead to copy this chapter by chapter. Now observe something real quick right here where you have the target chapter. We've just got to copy this chapter 1 and scroll down this section where you have the chapter targets. That's here. Just remove this particular section, then click on paste. I'm going to adjust it so that you see where it started and where it's ended. So this is where that particular specification started and ended. Okay, so you click on submit. Now that we clicked on submit, you can see it's now expanding the first chapter that we gave to it. So what you have to do is just have to be patient a little. When it's done generating this first chapter, you will be required to provide it with the next step, which is to move to the next chapter. Wonderful. So you can see it's done generating the first chapter. Now it's requesting that you should instruct it to proceed to the next chapter, being chapter 2. You see, you equally see the topic of the second chapter. Maybe if you don't want to just say proceed, because you can just instruct it to say, by saying proceed like this or next, it will understand that you want it to proceed to the next chapter, which is the second one. So you see, this is the exact topic of the next chapter. So I'm going to go ahead to copy this too. So instead of writing proceed, you can just paste that second chapter here, or you just write proceed. It's still the same thing. So if you watch it, you see the title it's suggesting here for the second chapter corresponds to the initial title it gave to it or assigned to it. So I'm going to go ahead to click on submit now so as to generate the second chapter. So there you go. You can see the second chapter is processing right now. So it's generating it. Wonderful. So you can see it's done generating the second chapter. Now it's requesting for you to instruct it to move to the next chapter, being the third chapter. You see chapter 3 right here. So this is the order with which you can continue to generate or expand each of these chapters. So you see this is the chapter 3. So you can go ahead to do the same thing, copy it and paste it here and submit. It will understand exactly what you want to achieve. The next step you've got to do is very simple. Go ahead to copy the script. Okay, so the first chapter, you need to copy it and convert it to audio voiceover. So I'm going to show how you can achieve that real quick. Then go to 11 Labs, open 11labs.com. So right here on 11 Labs, you see that they offer you chances to convert text to speech. They equally have an audio interface whereby you can decide to just upload a doc or maybe a PDF or a text file containing your scripts that you generated using ChatGPT. So it will go ahead to convert those texts to audiobook. So, but instead of going through this route, I'm going to show you the easier way or strategy to achieve this. So go ahead to click on text to speech. You can just paste your script here, the portion that you copied earlier on. So I've just pasted this here, okay? Now observe something real quick. Every month, 11 Lab gives you over 10,000 credits for you to use for your audiobook and voiceover needs. You also have to go to this texting option. Then there is option for voice. Now, when it comes to audiobook, some niches or some channels require good captivating voice. So right here, you can search for good voices, especially male voices. So for audiobook, I prefer using this George Warm resource. I like using this George voice in particular. So you can go ahead to use any other voice. Then go ahead to click on generate speech. So when your voiceover is done generating, you're going to see this download button here. So when you click on the download, you have the option to download either MP3 or WAV. That's WAV. So I'm going to go ahead to click on MP3. So when you click on that, you see this is it right here. It has downloaded to your PC or your device. Apart from using 11 Labs, there's this other tool that's very, very good, which is TTS Open AI. It offers you opportunity to convert over 30,000 characters. You can see, observe this right here, 30,000. While using 11 Labs, you've got to do them in batches, okay? So the process is simple. Just come here and paste the scripts. The next thing you've got to do is under voices, you see system voices. Then you can select the gender, either male or female. Or then age, you can select any of these age ranges. Now, country, very important. So it's going to sort the available voices for you. So you get to see the one that corresponds to that particular accent you selected. So under TTS Open AI, I like using this Greg voice for this particular audiobook niche. Go ahead to click on create speech. The next phase is to generate book covers. As you can see, book covers like this. So opening one of these videos, you can see what the visuals of this.
There is a simple truth most people.
So this is more or less like a book cover that's placed on top of a surface. So I'm going to show you how to create this particular kind of book cover. Now let's go over to Canva. On Canva, just type book cover and search for it. Then when you do that, it's going to pop up these options, okay? So you can make use of any of these. So click on one of these templates. You must not use this one. You can just scroll and check the one that's your best choice or best bet, okay? So you go ahead to select it here. And when you've done that, click on customize this template or Canva. Now it's going to open up on a particular canvas like this. You can just go ahead to change the title of the book. So the title has to be the title of the video scripts that you wrote for the audiobook earlier on. So let's go back. here is a title that we make use of. This title, the psychology of not giving up on yourself. So I'm going to go ahead to copy this. This is it right here. Okay. So you highlight this and paste it here. Then you see this is very big. So I'm going to go ahead to reduce the size. Okay. So let's go ahead to adjust this so that to accommodate it. Now, here, this name can be anything. Maybe your own name, your channel name, or your brand name, or whatever your name is. So I'm going to go ahead to use something like Exxon Audiobooks. Like I said, this is customizable, so it can be your brand name or anything. Then you can adjust it to be wherever you want it to be. Now, the next thing is hook. Your hook should replace this particular section. So go back to ChatGPT and copy your hook. So this is the hook right here. Okay. So I'm going to copy it and go back to this place and paste it here. So you can adjust it so as to make it better. Now, you can leave this international bestseller. So just leave this, or you remove it if you want. It's optional anyway. Then the next thing is to change this particular image or avatar. So, and to be able to change it, you just have to go to your browser and search for psychology. Why psychology? Because this particular book is talking about, or they will talk about psychology. Okay. Then you go to images. You see various image depictions about psychology, that's human psychology and all that. You can make use of any of this, or you just go to Pinterest, search for Pinterest. So wonderful. So Pinterest has given us some specific suggestions. So I'm going to go ahead to click on this. Then I will save this image, open it up. I'll open the image up as you can see here. Then I'll import it into Canva. That's drag and drop it. So there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead to remove this one and use this to replace it. Then click on edit. You can just adjust the picture a little bit. Adjust it. You can, brighten it a little. Then add some saturation to make it more colorful and attractive to the eyes. Then can also add some color to this, maybe part of this text to to also make it more attractive to the eye. So you see, this is it right here. So you must not use the same color anyway. You can just adjust the color to suit your choice. Now, once you are done with all this, you just go ahead to click on share, download. That's export. So now, while exporting it, export it either in PNG or JPG for this. So I'm just downloaded it now. So you see, it's completely downloaded. Okay. Wonderful. So this is our cover for this audiobook. So just as you have here, you see something like this. This is what we've created. I'll show you how to go about this other background that you have here. You must not use exactly this background. You can have your own customized background. When you take a look at this particular layout upon which this book cover is placed on, you see that this more or less like a desk, a plant, a book, a cup, So the concept is just find something fanciful that you can use for your background of your videos. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to go about that now. So what you should do is go to Google and type something like garden ideas in Pinterest, more or less like Pinterest images. You can actually use backgrounds like this. Let me save this and I'll show you how it's going to look like. Then when you scroll down, you see other options right here. So I'm going to save this. Then you can actually search for office desk with plants and books on top, something like this. Remember, it mustn't be exact search, that you can use anything literally for your background of your videos for this audiobook. I'm going to save this now. Okay, I'll save this to my PC. The next step is final editing, and for this we are going to make use of CapCut. CapCut is a free tool that you use to edit the videos for this niche. Okay, so click on create project and it's going to open up this layout where you have your timeline and other features right here. So the first thing you have to do is you have to import your voiceover. So I'm going to go ahead to drag and drop the voiceover, import them. Remember, the voiceover narration for the audio books, they are in different chapters. So you can just arrange them the way they are supposed to be. Chapter 1, chapter 2, and so on and so forth. Okay, so there you have it. Now, the next thing you have to do is go over to that background that you downloaded earlier on, which is something like this. So the cover background, so drag and drop it here. That's import it into your workflow timeline. So I'm going to do that right now. I've got to expand it so that it will fill the screen. Remember to select 16:9, which is the correct aspect ratio for YouTube videos. So you see it has expanded right now. Then the next thing you have to do is you have to also import the book cover. And to do that, I'll go to where I saved the downloaded book cover, which is this. Remember when we designed it earlier on? I've imported the third. I can position it anywhere, maybe at the center if I want, or I will place it by the side, but I want it to be by the side. Then I want the subtitles or the captions to be by this right hand side, while this cover is by the left. So it's going to be like this, something like this. Now I'll go ahead to click on captions and generate the captions right away. As you can see, the caption has finished generating. Now the next thing is just drag and drop it where you want it to position, which is here. Okay, then move to text templates, which is this right hand. So when you click on that text template, you see different text template format. So scroll here and choose the best option that you want. So I'm going to go ahead to select this. So you see how it's going to look. You see the preview right now. Okay, so this is the preview for this. Then you can test run other templates too. So you can undo this and check out other ones to get the best that will match your video style. So right here, I'm going to work with this now. Okay, so I prefer this one. So you can increase the fonts. So the next thing is to add an audio waveform to this by this right hand side. Let me show you what I mean by that. So if you go over to Pixabay, okay, so on Pixabay you can just type audio spectrum here. So you will see several audio spectrums that you can use. These are free to use anyway. So you just go ahead to download any of them that you want. Okay, so you click on download and you see the options for you to download them right here. So after downloading, you can go ahead to import it into your workflow timeline. So I'm going to do that right away. So I will drag and drop this down. The next thing is to remove this green screen. And to do that, you have to just highlight the waveform clip. Click on remove background. Then right here, you see the option for you to select the chroma key. When you've done that, you tick it and click on this icon for color picker. So that color picker icon, you see, is a pencil-like icon for you to pick the colors. So you just got to wait for it for a little while. Okay, so once you click on it and highlight the part of the clip you want to remove, the green screen, it will capture the particular green screen color, which you can see right here. Then you'll be able to filter out the clip as we have just done here. So this is it right here. If I play this
elbows and full range.
Wonderful.
Try 10 flawless reps, right?
Or sound speaker equalizer wave.
And feel.
So you can just go ahead to position it, anywhere you want it to be. Then I'm going to go ahead to remove the audio that came along with this particular green screen audio spectrum. So you just right click on this and click on extract audio, and you'll be able to delete the audio parts. I'm going to make sure that I spread this across board. So you just have to copy this and paste it. Copy and paste. Something like this. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that it covers the entire clip. You zoom this up, then highlight all of this and create compound clip. Wonderful. So you successfully created compound clip. The essence of this is, even if your audiobook video is 1 hour long, 5 hours long, 10 hours long, this waveform will appear across each of the time that makes up the duration of that particular video. So you just have to extend it by copying and pasting. Okay, so you have seen what this looks like right now. So it has taken shape actually. Now the next thing you should do is, so if you observe closely, you see that we need to improve the visual look of these elements on this video. So let me show you what I mean. Go to adjustment layer. Click on this to add a new adjustment layer on this interface. Okay, I'll remove this. Then I will extend this adjustment layer to reach to the end of the clip. Now observe something real quick. When you scroll down, you see the option for saturation. So you see, so you can see the appearance on the screen is more brighter. It's more better. So, but I would like this particular adjustment to be applied just below the text captions or subtitles. So I'll bring all this down. Only the captions will be on top. So right here we have the effects applied on all other elements on this except the captions. The reason is just for it to, make it better in terms of give us better output. So if you expand or adjust this, you see how it's going to look, okay? So I'm going to go ahead to adjust this a little. So lastly, we just have to put a call to action at the end. Then go to text, click on text templates, click on social media. Right here, you will see the option for you to select the particular CTA that you want. That's your choice of user actions that you want your users to do. So if you want this subscribe button to pop up maybe occasionally, you can just click on this, okay? So you can add this here. I'm going to zoom this. So this is it right here. So I'm going to go ahead to, add it at this position. So you can either duplicate it or, just place it so that it will pop up at strategic points or timeline within your video. So you just have to just give some spacing. So the next thing is just click on export, and right here you can just title it anything you want it to be. Audiobook, then you select your location on your PC. While exporting, you can export either in 1080p or 4K resolution at 30 frames per second. So then leave all these other options: bitrate, codec, format, MP4. Then if you are to upload to Spotify too or ACX, that's audiobook platforms, you can just export the audios, the audio specifically alone, not just the video. So it will export both the audio and the video for you at the same time. So you see, this looks very well and very, very attractive. So you click on export. Here you go. This is it, guys. I've shared with you the exact roadmap and blueprints that you can follow to achieve this kind of faceless niche using free AI tools. Okay, so if you have any questions and concerns, you can drop it below in the comment section. Meanwhile, do like this video and subscribe to this channel, and also follow these accounts. I would like you to engage more in the comment section. If you have any concerns or any challenge, don't hesitate to reach out to me, okay? Then also, I'll drop the link to the prompts pack that I use to create these faceless niche videos. I'll drop it below in the WhatsApp community link that is in the description of this video. So go ahead to be part of this growing community where I share premium strategies, premium prompts pack, premium guidance and mentorship that will help you to be monetized within just few weeks, both on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and across all social media platforms. And remember, these audiobooks can also be uploaded on Spotify, ACX, Find the Way Voices, and other platforms out there. So don't sleep on this. Take action today, and I'm rooting for you guys' success. Like I said, I would like to know what your thoughts are in the comment section, and also join the community so that you always get notified with latest hacks, blueprints, and strategies. Okay?